The section of the Danube known as the Iron Gates has a water level change of about 115 feet. Thanks to two giant locks, this portion of the Danube is now navigable. Many claim that this is the most scenic portion of the Danube. Belgrade is right on the Danube River and is the capital of Serbia. It was also the former capital of Yugoslavia, which was once ruled by Josip Tito.
We're in a very, very large church of Saint Sava in Belgrade. We are now in Serbia, and this church has been under construction since 1935. It's almost completed, but not quite. It has 3 million mosaics, and the floor is beautiful from China. The pillars are from China. Some of the awnings or the ceiling choir lofts are from Greece. It has a huge chandelier, which apparently weighs 7 tons. And there are no pews, there are no seats, because in the Eastern Orthodox Church you stand for services, and interestingly enough, priests can be married. If they are not married, then they become monks. Most people in Eastern Europe, including Serbia, do not attend church services except at Christmas and Easter. And particularly young people consider the church people to be a little untrustworthy, as they tend to drive $100,000 cars and are too closely aligned with the state.
Just outside the massive St. Sava Cathedral is a little jewel box of a church called the Malta Savina. It's not to be missed. We're at the Belgrade Fort, which is historic because this city of Belgrade had been burned to the ground 47 times in its history. And this fort was at the heart of it all. That evening, back on board the ship, we were treated to a traditional folk dance performance. Our next stop was Novi Sad, Serbia. Novi Sad translates in English to New Garden, and it was a beautiful city. In the spring of 1999, NATO attacked Serbia, destroying 3 of Novi Sad's bridges. This was in response to Serbia's ethnic cleansing of its former Yugoslavian neighbors, and one of the bridges has yet to be rebuilt. Serbia has become a hub for digital nomads, and in particular Russian expats, because of its visa-free entry to Russians. The Croatian War of Independence began in Vokovar, Croatia in 1991, when the Serb army invaded. Behind me is a memorial to all those from Vokovar who lost their lives in the siege of 1991. and that is for a mass grave of over 900 people. I didn't mention earlier, but there were only about 2,000 soldiers or local civilian militias that stemmed off the Serbian army, who numbered up to 90,000.
If anybody wants a little bit just a plum brandy, please let him know as well.
To appreciate everyday Croatian life, we were invited to lunch with a local family, where no meal is complete without a toast of the plum brandy called Slivic.
Shiveli!
Ja ću morat vozit.